trills, what's up y'all? I am Jaren back with another voice analysis. I've been wanting to get to her again. I did her a while ago, but I wanted to get back to another video of hers because she's been talked about a lot lately, and a lot of you have asked for this particular performance, so I wanted to hop on it right now because she is so good and so artistic. I just love her. I love her dearly. I love her music. I love her. So let's get right into this video, y'all. Let's get into this analysis.
So this producer hit me up on a DM. He told me, hey, I really like what you are doing. He told me, come round to the studio, let's cook it. He told me, come to catch a vibe and make some music.
I love the fact that she's like a storyteller with her stuff. She is such a storyteller. She packs a lot of lyrics within her verses, but her songs are stories. She really paints the picture, paints the setting, paints everything, so that we kind of see an image of the song itself in our brains as she's singing it musically and as she's delivering the words. I love that aspect about her. She is a storyteller.
When I got that should have hurt, but he was saying, trying to touch me, I'm not playing. I should have left.
She also sings through a lot of her consonants, saying, playing. These nasal consonants, especially these voice nasal consonants that you can have duration to, she really sings through those.
I left that place as soon as I walked in it. How goddamn dare you do that to me, really? Coming like the ice cream man.
Ice cream man, little vocal fry. Ice cream man, right on in there.
Till I felt his ice cold hands and how I pay the price now. Damn.
You hear that? Damn. Again, that nasal consonant. She's singing through that. She does that a lot.
Said everything you did, it left me in a ruin.
Everything in a ruin. A lot of these vowel onsets or words that start with vowels, she adds like a vocal fry. Everything on. It's like a very slight vocal fry onset to each word that starts with a vowel a little bit. It kind of gives the voice some texture, you know, and some humanity when she uses it like that.
No, I didn't say a word. I guess that proves it. I'm a woman.
Did you hear it? I'm the one right there. That vocal fry, that's what I'm talking about right there.
Oh, yes, I am. 'Cause I'm a woman, a faithful, brave, strong woman. And I'll be damned if I let a man ruin.
It's like when she goes to the heady part of her voice right here, she pulls back. No, 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 no. You see what I'm saying? So it's almost like she gets bigger in the chesty part, but then really pulls back volume-wise. No, 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 no.
I walk, how I talk, how I do it. Man, I've been broken for a moment, I've been through it. No, it's even harder to be brave alone. I was a girl, now I'm grown, I'm a woman. A very strong woman.
A little more speech like that. A very strong woman. She kind of pastes it and kind of vocalized it a little more speech-like.
I wish I could say how I feel. Explain why I'm silently blaming myself. 'Cause I put on these faces, pretending I'm fine. And then I go to the bathroom and I press rewind in my head. Always going round and round in my head.
Round and round in my head. She kind of puckers that round and round in my head. And you see right before that, it was a little bit more of that speech-like quality. She's kind of talking. Again, she's a storyteller. She uses not only her words, obviously, in the context or the lyrics of the song, but she uses vocal textures to really paint emotion. She really uses vocal textures to really emote what the words are saying and what she wants people to hear and feel through the words. You know, through the experience of her songs, she paints her vocal tract and paints her larynx and paints her resonance and paints her vocal colors in a way where it's depicting that emotion that she wants us to pick up on when she's singing these songs.
A fingerprint stuck a stain on my skin. You made me frame myself for your sin. You pathetic dead excuse of a man.
Of a man. So she hits that yodel flip, hits that hard register flip, vocal mask flip of a man. Then she sings to that nasal consonant like I keep talking about. Of a man. See what I'm saying? love the hootiness of the choir. Ooh. So her oohs are really focused, and it really gives kind of a haunting sound, even with the minor chords and everything. It really gives like a really haunting sound to the music here. I love how she incorporates these choral elements to her music, especially in these live performances that I've been seeing. I love that.
Feel like I'm in Prince's house, purple paint all on the walls, sitting down on this fancy couch and I can't see straight, I'ma stay,
That has a little bit more nasality in it. The soft palate's down just a little bit. On that little part right there.
22, I'm in Paris, baby, got strippers in my face, roll up in a Bentley, old Christian, old Fendi,
yeah. So she kind of go from like that hootie sound, it kind of gets more chesty and opens up the vowel. So it goes from hoo to or hoo, yeah. That had a little grit in there. It had a tiny bit of compression, tiny bit of like added color in there. It had a tiny bit in there. I can't do it quite like her, but it was a tiny bit in there. So she had a little aspirate stops. As she went up on that note right there. You see what I'm saying? And the vowel opened up. These vocal slides, these quick vocal slides she's adding in, with the vibrato colored at the bottom of these vocal slides right there. Do you hear how focused that choir's ooh is? Ooh, it was really soft. Ooh. She really played with that register yodel flip, vocal vibration pattern flip right there. And I love how she brings these jazz elements into her singing. She really knows how to do the little scatting stuff, and she uses a lot of plosive consonants. It's like D's and B's quite a bit, you know, not generally, but just, you know, in bits and pieces you can hear the plosive consonants that she uses to do the scatting thing that she does so well.
My diamonds are dripping at the bar. It was
for something. She kind of got a little bit more brighter, kind of a bit more spread on that last little note right there, if you will, that spoken note at the end of that little line right there. Yeah, yeah, puts a little vocal fry grit at the end.
Context if you care to listen. I find myself in a position. The man that I love sat me down last night and he told me that it's over. And I don't wanna feel how my heart is ripping. In fact, I don't wanna feel, so I stick to sipping. And
I don't wanna feel. The little shake in her voice, kind of like a quick aspirate stop tremolo. I don't wanna feel, no, feel. A little bit like a shake of tremolo. It's past vibrato. It's more of like a I don't wanna feel.
Out on a town with a simple mission in my little black dress, and it's just a heart roll. I use 6-inch in the back of the nightclub sipping champagne. I'm trusting in the back of the taxis.
I love sipping champagne, yeah. I love that resolve right there. Ooh, I love that.
Snipping all, drunk calls, drunk texts, drunk tears, drunk sex. I was looking for a man. And now it's back to the intro, back to the bar, to the belly, to the hotel, to my art ways. Cause I don't wanna feel how I did last night. Said I don't wanna feel, yeah, how I did last night.
I don't wanna feel I did last night. So that yeah was more spread. The tongue's a little bit up. I don't want to see yeah what I did last night. And kind of had it more longer on that last night there.
Anything, please. Have mercy on me. You're asking me my symptoms, doctor. I don't want to feel.
I love how she does that shake in her voice. You heard it a little bit earlier, but she did it right there too, but added a little pucker. I don't know the symptoms, I don't want to feel. So it's almost like the H sound, the H aspirate quick stop motion in her voice, as well as the shaking, you know, in the pitch. There's a shake in the pitch. Symptoms, I don't want to feel. You see what I'm doing? When I add the pucker, add the H sounds, and then add that shake in the voice, that tremolo, that trill, if you will. Symptoms, I don't want to feel. Yeah, that's what she's kind of doing right there. So she's really adding different types of textures that a lot of people don't use in their singing. She's doing it, you know, to kind of show that emotion.
So I don't want to feel how I did last night. I don't want to feel how I did last night.
I don't want to feel a little more like classical a little bit. How I did last night. More vibrato is there too, so it's kind of more consistent vibrato with the strings. The music has turned a little bit more to kind of have like a more of like a classical feel, kind of a baroque, maybe romantic era type of vibe, if you will, possibly. I may be wrong. I'm not really well versed on classical music like that, but it had a way more of that, you know, as she was, I don't want to feel, but it last night, with the tall vowels and stuff.
How I did last. How I did last. Yeah, yeah, hey.
You see how she did that? She really breathed. You can see that engagement of the torso. And she said in that note for quite a bit. And you can see the engagement, but she didn't take in like a ton of air. You can see she inflated a little bit and then went in and used those breathing muscles and really sat in that note right there. You don't need a whole big bunch of air to sing long notes. You really don't. You really don't. She did so good at that little slide right there. And you can hear that vocal slide. Oh, and you open up the violet, she went up and got brighter. If you enjoyed this analysis, click subscribe down below to click the alert button next week so you know when the next video is posted. And as I will always keep saying to you, be vocally bold, creative, and aware, but most of all, remember, most of all, be vocally you. Be vocally you. I love y'all so much and I'll see y'all soon.